Welcome back to Metro Station. Guys, I can't do the bit because I need to... Guys, if you haven't seen this, you need to look up the music video. I think we've already done this song on a radio bit.
We have.
So, like, sorry for subjecting you to that song again.
It's hard to keep track after we've done this, like, 60 times.
A million times. But you need to watch the music video for this fucking song. Shake It by Metro Station.
Please. I want to see what these guys look like as adults.
First of all, like, if you're gonna go watch it, pause it now. And then, you know, predict what I'm gonna say about the video and why you needed to see it. You'll probably understand when you see it.
I mean, as soon as they get into it, they'll know.
The guys from Metro Station are the ugliest fucking dudes on the planet.
Absolutely awful looking.
It's these two fucking awful emo, like, try-hard guys. Like, they have that fucking aesthetic where it's like, you are trying to ham up the emo trend as much as possible. Like, you are cashing in on a stupid trend, but they are ugly fucking dudes trying to look cute.
Oh,
and it is fucking hilarious.
They have the swoosh. One of them is just wearing a vest.
Yeah. And it's like, one of them is really tall and ugly, and the other one is really short and ugly. And it's like, next to each other, they're just this fucking weird, just hideous.
It's like the Tweedledee and Tweedledum of being creepy emo guy.
God. And then they also both look like they're too old to be doing this, you know? Like, they're making tween music,
shake,
and they're dressing like tweens, and they have the fucking stupid emo hair, singing shake, 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 like they're the fucking Jonas Brothers, but they're like adults.
Yeah, but they're like the sexy Jonas
and they're ugly as fuck.
They're real.
God, I love it. It's just, man.
It's rough. It is rough.
Great aesthetic.
Yeah, great. That's how I would describe it.
Who misses the 2000s, man?
Yeah, what a time. Man.
Back when the goth aesthetic got big and then it was ruined by the emo aesthetic. Or whatever. I don't know what the fuck was... I don't know what the fuck was going on. Black was ruined. How about that? The color black was annihilated by that decade. Where's the guy?
Yeah, he's not showing up. I know you're here.
He's gonna pop up. I'll just hit the windmill.
Maybe.
Let's see. I want that guy. Oh, I gotta pull my bow out probably. Fuck.
Oh, yeah.
The things don't appear until you whip out your bow.
You gotta whip
Oh, wait,
it out.
there it is. Whoa. There's like acorns coming out of the trees. How the fuck am I supposed to hit that?
Oh, very carefully. Got him! See, you can do it. I believe in you.
I'm not sure where they despawn. Fuck.
Mm.
Damn it.
This is going over like gangbusters.
Oh, got it.
Hey, there you go.
It also, you know, is using the motion controls, so it's like jittering when I pull the bow out.
Nice.
Which is nice. It's like, it actually has an aim mechanic, you know?
It's like you're really shooting.
I got 68 fucking seeds.
That's a lot of seeds.
Damn.
You know what would be cooler, though?
Yeah.
You had 69 seeds!
Yeah.
Hey!
That's sick, dude. Oh, there's a shrine over there. I did not see it.
Seriously? Oh, okay. I thought you were...
Balenciaga! Balenciaga!
Oh my god. I'm losing my fucking mind.
That sounds like a fucked up Pokemon.
Yeah, there you go. So, I was talking to my mom the other day, and she said a thing that was very much like my mom, but made me go, that's... Wow. So I wanted to know what your opinion was.
Here we go.
I was talking to my mom about some shit that went down at my school. Basically, someone got kicked out of our program because they falsified hours. Like, they were a fucking idiot. It doesn't matter. And I was telling her about how, like, one of the girls in my class was still, like, had still been talking to this guy, even though the rest of us weren't. Because he tried to fuck us over. It doesn't really matter. And
he's a bad dude, basically.
Yeah. He's just a fucking slacker.
He's a
whatever.
Stupid fuck up.
Yeah, he's just a fuck up.
And he dragged everyone down with him.
He tried. And I fucking shut that shit down, so whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, not the point. I was, I told my mom, I was just telling her a story, and I was telling her about how one of the girls in my class had still been talking to him. And she was like, well, why is she still talking to him? And I was like, oh, I mean, it's just pleasantries. She's just being nice. It's not like they're actually friends or anything. And my mom goes, well, if you ask me, that's not being nice. That's being weak. Because to me, niceness is weakness. And I was like,
Your mom
that's really fucked up, dude.
Hard to be edgy.
Niceness is weakness. She's like, I can be kind, but I'm not nice. And I was like,
oh god.
That's such a fucked up thing to say.
And it's so not true of your fucking mom. Like she's so fucking cool. She just thinks that's cool.
Oh yeah, she definitely thinks it's cool.
God, why?
But it's like, what kind of fucking attitude is that to have? To be like, oh, I don't want to be nice because being nice is being weak. Like, what? What?
It's such a
Shut the fuck up.
I could understand if it were you're not really being nice to this guy because you don't like him, and you're kind of just like why are you even talking to him?
Yeah.
Where it's like you're not.
Well, I mean, that's
really giving him anything by talking to him, or
right.
Like, if you're not gonna be someone's friend, then why pretend to be their
bother?
friend? Why bother? Like, it's almost misleading, Like, I could see that in, by keeping the line of communication, you're actually being, kind of, in you not having the I can understand the niceness is weakness in the fact that, you're not really doing it to be nice, you're doing it because you're afraid
you're
to
preserving
be mean,
yeah.
You're afraid to be mean. So, I could understand it in that way, but I know that's not the way your mom is putting it,
Right. Exactly.
She's just like, I'm not nice. Being nice isn't cool.
I'm not nice. It's like, oh my god.
What the fuck are you talking about,
Being nice is being weak.
I did it backwards. I know what I need to do now. Yes, being nice is being weak.
Being nice. That was the thing that really got me. It was her saying that niceness is weakness. And I was like,
bizarre.
No. Not at all.
Yeah.
I think, it's you should generally extend that kind of courtesy to people. You should treat other people how you would like to be treated. That's being nice to somebody. Doesn't mean
kindergarten
you're
manners.
being weak. It just means that you have the courtesy to treat someone the way you want them to treat you until they prove that they are not worth that treatment.
How do I get the ball back out of there?
Well, clearly that thing scoops.
No, I know what to do. I need to throw it in that, and then hit the thing, and then it'll throw it into that hole. But how do I get the ball back up out of there? Oh, I know what to do. I need to literally just walk. What? I am retarded today. I'm sorry. But yes, for anyone who doesn't know, Hope's mom is just hilariously edgy.
Yeah.
She just thinks that she's the edgiest, coolest person in the world.
Oh, but she is, though. She's gonna go see 21 Pilots on Halloween.
Yes.
That's the edgiest thing you could possibly do.
She has thick skin. She doesn't take shit from anyone. Except she also is a big baby, and you can't make fun of her, or she'll get all mad. And take it as a personal assault.
I don't take anything personally. It takes everything personally.
Yes. That literal meme identity.
God.
Okay, I'm gonna hit it like that. And pick
Drives
this
me
up.
crazy, though.
Yes, it drives me crazy as well.
Hoo-yah! Got
Put it
him.
in there,
Very nice.
And you throw it in there.
So you were saying that something funny happened.
Okay, yeah, let me...
What is the funny? I would like to laugh.
My thoughts.
Please humor me.
Something quite
I would appreciate a chuckle.
So it's ironically, along the lines of I feel like Mandy is the embodiment of what every independent filmmaker wishes they were. Mm-hmm. Everything they wish they could do. Super cool, horror movie with awesome aesthetic, and it's just like it's that ultimate dream film. It's like everything that every idea that my cousin Boyd had while we were growing up, like that was his aesthetic. It was everything me or Connor would have wanted to do. Like that's the perfect movie. Every indie film horror guy, like the most common person you meet in the film world on the independent low end is the super passionate filmmaker who just hasn't had his break yet,
Right.
Like, and they always have ideas like that. Right? Like, it's always a horror movie, it's always a sci-fi movie, but their ideas always fucking suck.
Right.
Like, it's always the worst fucking thing you've ever heard. And you're like, well, they can't understand that the reason they aren't getting anywhere is because their ideas suck and not because the industry is stacked against them,
Right.
It's quite obnoxious. I wish I had a better way to formulate this, because I know where I'm just trying to build up to the story and give the proper context of like the independent filmmaker,
right?
Who is
That's because everyone has the same fucking trite, stale ideas and acts like it's like the most revolutionary thing they've ever thought of.
It'll always be some fucking stupid sci-fi movie plot or like a dystopian future thing, and it's just like, if Hollywood would just, fund the little guy, and it's always like, if Virginia film community could get together and make the right movie, we little dudes could get our voices heard, kind of thing. But it's really like they're not trying the right way. Like they always think they're trying real fucking hard. But anyways, so I get an email today. Because I'm on a service, sort of like an email service that is the Virginia Production Alliance. Formerly described when we talked about my film being racist and all that.
Yeah, your racist film.
They are the authority that was being called into question on that whole fiasco. So Virginia Film Office. What am I doing?
What are you doing?
I'm getting confused by this puzzle. Oh, I think I need to
Do you need to rotate it?
Yeah, but I gotta be in the right spot because I need to get on that side. So I just need to rotate it while I'm up here. Nice.
Got him.
Excellent. I think I was supposed to do it while I was being pushed up into the air, and then I would land on this platform, but that works too.
But fuck the rules.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways. So I'm on the VPA listserv. They usually have like job listings, mostly casting stuff for actors.
Yeah.
They'd be like, oh, film casting in Richmond or whatever. And today I see one and it's like, I think it was like marked as important. Just like, that's weird. Like, why would this be important? And it like had something really kind of like catching, like it wasn't their normal kind of MO.
Yeah.
And I click it and then it's like, an email from some guy, sent out to the whole, community of the Virginia Production Alliance service email.
Yeah.
But it's a guy saying that he's trying to start a studio on the East Coast called Mid-Atlantic Studios. And there's this grand vision that, like... And he has these videos where he describes his big plan. But basically he's like... parroting the same shit that everyone says, and he acknowledges that everyone wants to do this in the video. Mm-hmm. But he's like, we need, as filmmakers in Virginia, to band together and create a unified studio that everyone can use to be able to produce our own movies. And he's like, wouldn't it be great to work in South Carolina one day, and then work in Georgia, and work all over the East Coast, and have it all be like this unified, bound together thing. I keep looking at Hope talking to her and not at the TV, and I don't remember what I'm doing anymore in this game. Where he's like, doing this whole sales pitch on like, this is what we want in Virginia. We need to come together, and everyone needs to work together and he says we need to put our egos aside. It can't be about the individual anymore. Like, we need to put our egos aside and come together for one purpose, and we need to stop being competitive with each other because we're cutting everyone down. We should be working together instead of working against each other, you know? And it's like, those are obvious things that are true.
Well,
those are idealistic things that everyone fucking knows. And so it's like, his big plan is to have everyone basically subscribe to this studio to use.
Yeah.
And so, like, through everyone paying into it, they have the money to make the studio.
So it's like a union.
Yeah, kind of.
In a sense.
But quickly falls apart if you dig even to their page. You go to their page, and it's like basically a GoFundMe page. And it's like their goal is $100,000.
Okay.
The minimum pledge you can make to be part of this union is $100. They've raised like $2,000 so far, you know?
Yeah.
And then you go through and it's like, there's another thing where he's like, we've already got 2 scripts written, ready to produce, and we're leaving a 3rd script open because that's going to be open to the community. We're going to have a contest to decide who's going to be the 3rd script that gets produced. So it's like, okay, so you, this lone guy, are saying, let's band together and put our egos aside and put all this money together to start a studio to produce these films. These films that 2 of which you're directing.
Written.
Like, they already have IMDb pages where it says that he's directing and producing it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, so we are funding your films. Yeah. Second of all, it's not a studio. Like, when you hear studio, you think like, oh, we'll put together a studio space, you know? Like a production
anyone could
company.
Come and use if you are a member of the studio.
Like, yeah, that would make sense. Like a YouTube space or something, you know? Like a studio.
Like a Casey Neistat.
But then it's like, okay, $100,000 doesn't
How much would that even get you?
Wouldn't even
I thought
get
that
you
was a very low
camera,
number.
You know? It wouldn't even get you the professional camera you need, you know? Ridiculously low number. So it's like, okay, so the money isn't going to a studio space, clearly. He doesn't really say anything about a studio space. So that's not even in the picture. So this is $100,000 to fund 3 movies. That's what you're getting out of this now. You want $100,000 to fund 3 movies, 2 of which you are going to direct.
And they're going to be a budget of $30,000 a piece?
And then it's like,
are you kidding?
Well, that's a ridiculously low budget film. So
we can make 3 shit tier movies.
Yeah, like what are you on about? Why does it have to be 3? Why isn't it just 1?
Yeah.
And then it's not, this is a big movement for us. Like, what's the plan for us? This is you.
Exactly.
You were saying, let's put aside our ego and fund my movies? What?
Please, set your egos aside. Give me money for things that I want.
And he starts it with like, I'm in my 30s or 40s now, and I've got 4 daughters and a wife, and like, why should we as filmmakers be poor? Why should we not be making any money? Why I should be able to have 2 cars and take care of my 4 daughters. And it's like, yeah.
No one's arguing that.
First of all, what the fuck do you do?
Right.
Like, and then I start looking into the guy.
Oh no.
And so he has, of course it puts him as award-winning, director, and he's directed these feature movies that are on Netflix. Neil Breen
is also an award-winning director.
Exactly. It's like he has a film on Netflix that's been distributed worldwide. Mm-hmm. And it's like, okay, so he made a film in 2003 called Rise of the Fellowship.
Oh?
From the description
is this a Lord of the Rings fan movie or something?
It looks from the trailer to be a serious Lord of the Rings fan movie. That's what it looks like. From the description, it appears to either be an isekai movie about, like, a Lord of the Rings gamer, like, he's a fan of Lord of the Rings online, and, like, there's some kind of competition in Florida or something, but then, like, the trailer looks like it's supposed to be Lord of the Rings fantasy. So like, is this an isekai? Is he getting
Is he transported into the J.R.R. Tolkien universe?
But then it also puts it as like, this is a parody film of Lord of the Rings, and so it seems like it might be a parody journey where he forms a fellowship to journey to this convention where he's gonna do a video game tournament, and it's like, oh, but it looks awful, of course. It looks like it's shot on DSLRs, you know, horrible fucking actors that obviously look like they don't fit the fucking part. And so it's like, okay, so this guy made one film in 2013 that's obviously horrible.
Right.
And he's the guy we're gonna fucking band behind.
Yeah. He is the people's champion.
Yeah. And he's just the embodiment of every fucking guy like that. Like, there's so many of them. I meet them and you see them on Facebook and they're posting in these groups, and it's just like, it's always some middle-aged dude who wants to direct his own movies but doesn't want to go through the right process to get there, you know?
Yeah. He just wants to do it.
Like, he goes on some spiel about, like, oh, when I was a young filmmaker, I just really wanted to be on a production set, and I would ask everyone, like, please, you know, let me on your production set, and they wouldn't let me. They wouldn't let me work for free, and I wanted to work for free, and so I decided that I would always, you know, have an open set, and anyone could come and work for free if they want to. And it's like, okay, first of all, the reason you can't work for free on a production set is because you legally can't, because you are employed by the production when you're on one of those, you know? It's not like, hey, buddy, come and you can work for free. It's not like everyone's getting paid out of fucking pocket, like on your stupid film productions, you know? Your piece of shit $30,000 movies, you know? It's like when you're on a real production, like that is basically a startup company, LLC, that is funded, like, it's funded as a private company that owns the film, and then that company only exists until the completion of the film, and the company is basically dissolved.
Yeah.
So, like, all of the money goes through that company, and then everyone is, you know, hired with W-9s and shit, you know? You become an employee of the company. Well, W-2s are the employee one. But, like, you know, you're paying taxes as you're working through it. Like, you are employed. They cannot legally employ someone and not pay them.
Right.
Like, that's the problem there. It's not that they were being mean to you, you dumb fuck.
Everybody was mean to me and wouldn't let me work for free because the law doesn't let it happen.
Yeah. You legally can't work for free, at least in Virginia, you know. I don't know how fucking it is anywhere else, but it's always like, oh, you gotta start working for free, you know. And it's like, well, that's not what they fucking mean. They don't know. You mean you just walk onto a feature film and fucking work for free. That's not how it works. There's fucking legal guidelines and shit and unions and all kinds of fuckery like that, you know. You can't just work for fucking free like a dumbass.
Yeah. Exactly.
But it's just, this guy is every fucking indie filmmaker who's so fucking up their own ass, and they're so confident in themselves, and they so want to produce these fucking films, and they all have the worst ideas, and they finally do make their stupid low budget film because they all idolize fucking Kevin Smith and Quentin Tarantino and these guys who, like, oh, they live by their own rules, and like he literally has like some picture of George Lucas and like how Star Wars was a low budget film and it took all these risks and people didn't know if it was going to be successful, and now it's, you know, the biggest franchise of all time, and it's like, but Star Wars wasn't your shitty $30,000 film made in Virginia. Like, that was still a Hollywood movie.
Right.
Made on, you know, they had sets that were Hollywood backlot sets and shit. Like, it's not that cheap, you know? And it was like, there was some real vision behind it. Star Wars actually isn't just some piece of shit.
Right. It wasn't, you know, someone's $15,000 horror movie.
And then it's like, those also were done in the 70s.
Yeah.
When access to this was probably
Quite
a little
bit
easier,
more.
you know. Or they were willing to go in a ton of debt to make those movies. Like Kevin Smith made his movie maxing out credit cards, you know.
Yeah.
And he took a huge risk, and it's a total fucking fluke that Kevin Smith's movie became popular. And it existed in, like, the 90s, when it was a really big boom in, like, independent film and stuff. And it's like, that's not what's gonna happen anymore.
Right. You're not gonna get that. Sorry.
It's not the same these days. Or you need to put your own money into it.
Right.
You need to put yourself in debt. I'm sorry you have 4 kids. It's too late for you. Stop!
Time to give up.
It's too fucking late for you. Let the next generation have their fucking time. That's the other thing. It's like all these fucking old dudes trying to get their movies funded. It's like, well, I'm fucking 25 and I'm trying to make my own path now, motherfucker.
I'm sorry. If you have 4 kids and you're complaining that you can't, make enough money to take care of all of them doing film, it's too late. It's time for you to get a real job.
It's time
to
stop.
You have kids. You got to be a responsible adult now. That's just how it is. Suck it up, Buttercup.
I don't know if he made enough fucking royalty money off of his stupid Lord of the Rings fan film to keep it going all this time. I'm sure he probably works a real job, because you can't take care of 4 kids making stupid independent films.
Making Lord of the Rings fan films.
It's like these fucking dudes just need to let go and give up. You didn't do it right, You thought you could go down the didn't go to film school, super pro, independent filmmaker path, and you fucked it up. You didn't do it right. You suck. You sucked, and it's over. Stop it.
It's time to
start
let it go.
the film coalition and let other people have the spotlight,
No, they want the spotlight.
Let the new young directors direct the movie if you're so fucking confident in all this shit, It's time to stop.
It's time to stop.
Let it fucking go. It's so annoying. Because I'm a young filmmaker trying to forge my path, and I'm working really fucking hard at it, And not just bitching and moaning that I don't get whatever the fuck I want. Is it a fucking white privilege thing or something?
I think it's just an old man privilege thing.
I fucking guess. All these fucking old dudes, and I work with some of them, where it's just like, they just can't stop.
They just can't stop.
They just think they fucking know the best way, and they try to go about it in this fucking 80s fund yourself bullshit way. And it's like, if you wanted to do this, you should have been serious about it and started from the bottom and worked your way up like everyone else. You should have moved to fucking LA if you wanted to direct films that fucking badly. Like, if this is really your passion, why are you still in Virginia,
Yeah.
If this really is what your life is all about, your life's fucking mission, why was it too hard for you to leave your fucking comfort zone, and take that risk? But no, I want to do it at home, I don't want to fucking move to LA. I just want to get whatever the fuck I want. Fuck you, dude.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, like, yeah, if it was really something you wanted that bad and you didn't want to work your way up from the bottom, you're not going to be able to do that here. It's just not going to happen.
It's like, stop fucking having your stupid dream. Luck. And then even if it did happen, they're not going to hire you, buddy. Because you suck.
Right.
You fucking suck.
You have nothing.
They're going to hire the new young guys. They're going to hire someone like, a buddy of mine who's now fucking, a few months ago, we were shooting videos together that were both of our best things we'd ever done. And now he's shooting videos that are gotta be $50,000 budget in LA. He's directing these videos with fucking union DPs and shit who probably have 20 years of experience. Like, he made it far because he's good.
Right.
Like, he's a good director, and people recognize that he's good, and so he will get to keep going, Right. If you're not good, you're not gonna make it. Like, if it can happen for some people in the span of a year, if it's not happening for you, and you're 40, like, I'm not saying this about myself, I still have time,
I still have time.
And I'm working hard and going the right way about it.
And it's not like you're just treading water.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to self-fund my own stupid fucking indie movie,
That also is true.
It's like you build up to a point. You fucking work your way up, you do music videos and all this shit, and you fucking get to the point where you're ready to do a feature film and do one good, you meet the right people, you go to LA and you do all that shit, if that's what you want to do, I'm not even that big into, like, I want to make an independent film. I'm like, I don't give a shit. I like this job and I want to do it well and I want to fucking satisfy myself artistically, whatever way that is. But fucking, you don't just get to sit there and be comfortable your whole fucking life and complain all the time, Everyone in Virginia just fucking complains all the time. Oh no, I'm 40 and film's never gonna take off in Virginia. No shit, why are you still here, you dumb fuck? You don't get to fucking have your cake and eat it too, you bastard.
Yeah, I'm sorry. If you're 40 and you still haven't made it, it's done. You're done.
It's time to stop.
You're fucking done, pal.
Take care of your fucking kids and stop trying to make movies.
How about,
get the fuck out. Move over for the rest of us.
Take care of your kids, fucking get them through college, and then you can go back to tinkering in movies after, your kids are out of college and have their own lives.
Stop flooding the fucking market with your bullshit so that I can get more fucking jobs. Because I'm out here fucking trying. You're over there whining like a fucking bitch
path, my dude.
with your fucking screenshots of filming things on fucking DSLRs like a fucking idiot. God damn it.
Victor hates DSLRs.
Because, no offense to the young people shooting on them, but if you're fucking committed, you need to go in some debt and get a bigger camera. I know I'm coming from a position of privilege. But it's the other people I know who are serious or doing the same shit, You gotta fucking get out there and figure it out.
Yeah. But again, like we've talked about before,
you gotta save your fucking money and stop buying video games.
If you have that privilege, you should take advantage of it, and you did. So,
And I've spent another $10,000
and yeah,
on gear
you've put plenty of your own
God
money into the gear since that point in time. So
you get to see some fucking old dude living in a nice fucking house with 4 daughters he's taking care of. Shooting on shit worse than you have and complaining about how he isn't getting to direct feature films. And you're like, go fuck yourself, dude. Fuck you.
The entitlement is real.
Yes. We're gonna shoot a feature film and we're gonna do it on our fucking shitty old Canon DSLRs like we're shooting our stupid short films on. God. I don't know. I'm just throwing shade on the older generation for still being around, being in my fucking face all the time.
Just die!
Go away. Stop.
Just fucking die.
Just leave me alone. Ooh, this is neat. Look at all these things. Oh, yeah, there's a little puzzle.
I got hiccups.
You gotta ring the
bell?
blow air through the holes and it makes a whistle.
Wet your whistle.
Yeah, so that was that obnoxious fucking dude. I'd love to watch his movies and shit all over him. Fucking dumb fuck.
I'm sure his movies are absolutely
fucking
horrendous.
Asshole. Let's see. What's the quest?
It's Bird Boy.
What's the riddle? Ooh.
Bird Boy!
Let's hear it, buddy.
Uh-oh, we're gonna get copy striked by Nintendo.
Yes, because there's a cutscene. Never get copy striked by the music, Never get taken off of YouTube for playing all this copyrighted music.
Yeah, fuck it.
When a single arrow threads 2 somethings. I just gotta shoot an arrow through 2 holes.
The 2 rings. Oh yeah, Victor. I had a thought the other day.
Yes, a Twitch thought?
Yeah. Yeah, a Twitch thought. Anyway, I don't know, maybe we've talked about this, but I couldn't quite remember. Did we ever talk about how you got, into YouTube? What you were watching when you first got into the platform?
Oh, maybe.
Did we ever talk about that?
You mean Connor talked about it? I don't know. What the fuck was I watching?
What were you watching?
Jesus, the first YouTube videos. It's so hard to say. You start.
I mean, you already know the reason I started getting into YouTube in the first place was just because I wanted to watch Let's Plays.
I see.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Oh yeah.
I did not know that was what drew you to YouTube. I didn't know about Let's Plays for a long time.
That was basically the only thing I would watch.
When was that?
Oh god. I had to be in I had a computer in my room. So it had to be very end of middle school, early high school.
I see. So it was 8th grade.
Yeah, it was probably 8th grade.
Yeah.
Because...
But 8th grade for you, I would have been in 7th grade.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Because I was
You might have started before us. Me.
Well, and the reason I got into Let's Plays was because I wanted to learn more about horror games, but I was too afraid to play them.
Nice.
So I think, if I'm remembering right, the first thing I ever watched was a Silent Hill Let's Play by a guy named Cloud8745. That was, yeah, I watched him play, like, all the Silent Hill games.
Nice.
And then I just collected a bunch of people who would play horror games.
And we're also cute boys.
No.
Because you're a girl.
No. None of these people were cute boys.
Shitting on you.
None of these people.
Wow. I thought girls only liked things if there were cute boys.
I was only there to watch
boys.
people play horror games.
I'm kidding.
Cause I watched.
You're not like other girls.
I'm not like other girls. I just wanted to like watch people play Amnesia, and all those
Amnesia was
spooky
much
games.
later. That was not 2008.
Well, you know what I mean. In the long
spooky
term,
games.
I just wanted to watch people play spooky games.
I think I got it.
Are there any?
Fuck me.
Fuck!
Fucking error. I did it. Yay!
Nice. Were there any YouTubers you remember really being into when you first started watching YouTube?
I mean, because like Angry Video Game Nerd had his own website. That was before YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm really watching YouTube. I think we were like just watching sketches from The Whitest Kids You Know on YouTube, even though that was a show on cable. Like, then that's why we were doing Project Awesomeness.
Yeah.
Like, maybe Conrad was watching YouTube, because I feel like we were doing Project Awesomeness before I was watching YouTube.
Yeah.
I remember one of the biggest early things was Jizz in Your Pants. Even though that feels like it was after, but, like, I think that was before. I gotta look up the year on Jizz in My Pants. Because, like, I remember the fucking Lonely Island's Jizz in My Pants being, like, a very early YouTube thing we watched over and over again. It's hard to say. And then it became lots of just, like, AMVs and that kind of shit. Oh, man.
So you didn't have YouTube personalities that you liked?
I did not care. You know, I don't like people.
That's true.
I was not interested in YouTube people.
Yeah.
I don't think I followed any YouTubers until Conrad started getting into it.
I see.
Yeah.
All right.
Like, damn, I'm really trying to think. I didn't really follow anyone. Oh, except for maybe... No, because Ben Yahtzee Croshaw was on... That was really his own website, the escapist stuff.
Yeah.
We found that through YouTube. But I think we watched it mostly on the website, because YouTube's always behind on the episodes.
Right.
God, did I follow any fucking YouTubers? There was us, doing our own thing.
You can't really follow yourself.
Yeah.
It's not how it works.
Cause I don't think because I was just using Conrad's YouTube channel,
Right.
So I didn't have my own YouTube channel, so I wouldn't have been subscribed to anyone until fucking,
yeah.
like late in high school, because I didn't watch Let's Plays.
Right.
Damn. I don't know. It's tough. I probably wasn't really into YouTube until Conrad, like I was using it actively, for game reviews or whatever.
Right. But you didn't have, channels you were invested in.
Yeah. I didn't know any personalities.
Because I used to be real invested.
Yeah, I just kind of had whatever Conrad would show me on YouTube. And then, music stuff,
Right.
Like, watching music videos or just listening to anime music. It was always the easiest place to do that,
Just listening to Nico Nico Doga on repeat.
Yes. Well, that was on Nico Nico Doga. But yeah, that was on YouTube,
You watched on YouTube, too.
Because I had Conrad's big anime song playlist that I'd listen to. And there was High as Fuck was one of the early ones. I showed you.
Oh, yeah. Right? Yes, you have.
High as Fuck was one of the early YouTube videos I remember.
High as Fuck is pretty funny.
Have you ever been high as fuck?
I do like that.
Have you ever been high as fuck? It's a good song.
I'm really curious, though. I just was thinking about it the other day. Because sometimes if it pops into my brain, I will literally just, search up the people I used to follow on YouTube. Yeah. And just see what they're doing. It's never anything good.
I don't think I started watching Let's Plays until me and Connor were making Let's Plays, honestly. Well, it was really Game Grumps.
Yeah, you really just watched
I wasn't
Game
into
Grumps.
Let's Plays before that, because I didn't get it, And that was... like, I feel like Game Grumps started Let's Plays becoming more like podcasts. Even though they kind of stopped doing that. But then it's like...
I don't know.
The idea of just a Let's Play being a podcast, I feel like, is newer than Let's Plays, you know? Because it used to just be a guy playing a game. And, like, I never watched those.
I mean, a lot of the people that I was watching back in the day, like, they would play the game and they would comment on the game, but a lot of it was also just their personal commentary on whatever.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have known that, you know? Because I didn't follow any Let's Plays.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. It's not... I don't think it's as new as you think it is.
Okay.
I think it's been going on for
but those are
almost
like
as long as
How long
Let's
have
Plays.
dialogues been going?
Oh, I mean, everybody I watched was like a solo Let's Player
because it was mostly
primarily.
solo Let's Players. And then the Game Grumps... Well, really, it was the two best friends play or whatever. Was like the duo.
Well, actually, I guess that's not true because the Retsupre channel had a pair.
I don't know. I don't know fuck about Let's Plays, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm not an authority. We just started doing fucking GameCube chats, and that was fun.
Well, how about you in the comments section? What channels did you follow when you were first getting into YouTube?
Back in the
Date how old you are so I can judge you.
Yeah. Fuck. I'd use it for, like, you know, looking at footage of a game before it's out. Like, that's always been a useful function of YouTube.
Yeah.
I guess, you know, I just wasn't an internet boy, so I didn't have much use for it.
Yeah.
Beyond looking up songs, you know, and linking them on my MySpace page.
Nice.
That 10th grade shit.
Yeah, no. I would always be invested in the people whose Let's Plays I was watching.
Yeah.
It was nice. It was a good time. I liked
You didn't have any brothers,
that.
so you had to find people somewhere else.
It was nice. You know? And they were, like, adults, so it was cool because these were, like, adult people who...
Yeah, that would probably be cool.
I could listen to them talk about their lives and stuff.
Yeah. See, I just wouldn't have given a shit about
Which
that
was
when I was
enjoyable.
13, you know? Because what we were inspired to do on YouTube was not inspired by YouTubers, it was inspired by Monty Python, you know?
Right.
Like, we weren't really aware that other people were making stupid YouTube skits, you know? It was just like, oh, this is a place where we can put our stupid skits. Like, oh, we can get famous by putting things online.
It's a stupid skit depository.
Yeah. And it was always with the intention that we were going to become famous by doing it. That was like everything with me and Conrad, you know? It was always like, this is going to lead to us being rich, or this is going to lead to us being famous.
You had that Jake Paul mentality.
Yes.
The Paul theory.
I don't know if Conrad remembers that we had fucking Ed and Eddie schemes, like, all the fucking time. Like, that's what... We loved Ed and Eddie, and we would have Ed and Eddie schemes. There's one time where we were, like, trying to make, like, the Mega Man show was big, and they had, like, the little, like, handheld battle thing, and you put, like, little chips into it. And, like, I think we just, like, either didn't ask or we couldn't afford to get those, but we thought they were cool, and we didn't really watch the show or anything. So we just started making our own out of cardboard. And then, like, we made all of these Mega Man battle chips to go on our little cardboard battle things. And we're like, oh yeah, we're gonna sell them to kids in the neighborhood. Because they're gonna want to play with our Mega Man battle chips. And it's gonna be our own card game. And we're gonna fucking make this whole game of Mega Man battle chips. And then, like, we did that for a day, you know, and then we didn't do anything. We got bored.
Because you were kids. Right.
But we always would have, like, a scheme that we did not go through with at all. But we get really excited about it, you know? Or some goofs. God,
Some
this
goofy
fucking
boys.
this place is a bitch. Cause you're on this is a really cool fucking little arena. Cause you're in the fucking water and the guys have lightning rods and you just get my shit fucked. It's a genius fucking little spot.
Yeah.
Like, oh, let's just put water everywhere, and then you're just fucked. Because these dudes can just shock you wherever you are. And you got the lightning attacking you.
Yes. You got fucking double jeopardy going on.
fuck is my master sword? What a fucking badass little fucking area, man. Little arena. Fucking Wizrobe.
These guys are
oh!
creepy in the same way that, like, the Magic Man is creepy.
Yeah, they're just like creepy wizard guys.
You're just like, I don't like the way they skip around. I don't like their little faces. They're
Magic
weird.
Man. Oh, we've been watching Adventure Time. I'm catching up on that.
Yeah.
Oh, how deep are we in this episode? It's probably over.
Oh, yeah, we're definitely over.
Got really invested in the game.
Victor got really invested. We are 45 minutes in.
Alright. What was this episode even about?
Everything!
I guess
and
it was.
nothing. And it's 11:20.
Hey, I guess we're done for today.
Probably ought to chill.
Yeah.
I gotta get up at early o'clock tomorrow.
Yeah, I gotta get up at 6 as well.
You gotta get up at 6?
Yeah, let's get up early.